Good afternoon. I usually start chapel with saying good afternoon, St. Andrews, and they say good afternoon, Father Ben. Shall we do that? Good afternoon, St. Andrews. All right, I think that may begin and end the interactive portion of the program. And so, again, my name is Ben Anthony. I'm the head chaplain. It's been my honor to be in this role now in my third year. I love this school. It's not only work for me, it's home. My family lives on campus. And it is school for my children as well. Tomorrow we will be joining with the throngs, an even bigger crowd that's gathered here today with the lower school parents. I want to offer just a prayer for the day for you to give thanks for you for all the ways in which you support your children and grandchildren, and for the gift that you are to them and to us. Let us pray. Eternal God, who lives with us and beyond time, we praise you this day for all those who came before us, giving us the gifts of life and hope. Hope that draws us together to work out our differences. Hope that helps us to care for one another. Hope that overcomes adversity. Hope filled with love. Hope that sustains faith. Hope that breathes peace. Bless all grandparents whose hard work and faith are our inheritance. Give them good health and renew their confidence in your faithful love for them. We thank you for their wisdom, their memories, their humor, and especially for their love of their children and grandchildren. May your love knit us all together as one family, sheltered under your promises. And let us say together, Amen. I want to invite now to the stage our head of school, Mr. Ethan Shapiro. If you will, offer him a warm round of applause as he makes his way up.
Thank you, Father Ben. Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon to support your grandchildren and your children and participate in the life of the school. Father Ben is right. This really is a special community, and I think things like Grandparents' Day highlight that. Last year, we had a theme for the school year, and that theme was belonging. And that theme came out of the recognition and the realization that nothing is possible in a community like ours until every member of the community feels like they're valued and they belong. And this year, we have another theme, and that theme is engagement. And that is about all of us being engaged in the best possible way to deliver the best possible results for our community. And that includes parents and alums and grandparents. So for all of you that are here as grandparents, thank you for all you do to help support the school and the school community. You all know how welcome you are here, not just today, but any day and every day that you're around to see musical performances, to see athletic performances. Maybe not to go to school with your grandkids every day, even though some of you might like to do that. This is an amazing place to be. I have heard many grandparents and parents say they wish they could go back to school after seeing what it's like here at St. Andrews. I've heard tell that being a grandparent is the best job there is, and I'm looking forward to joining all of your ranks in the next few weeks. My first grandchild is due to be born before the end of the month of February. So when I'm up here greeting you all after that and next year and moving forward, I hope I have that same warm, happy glow about me that seems to be absent some days now. But anyways, welcome. We have an amazing performance for you here, and then you're going to, of course, get to go see your grandchildren's classrooms and areas in the upper school and the middle school. So without further commentary from me, I'm going to turn it over to our terrific head of upper school, Mr. Paul Beekmeyer. Thank you and have a great afternoon.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Grandparents' Day. My name is Paul Beekmeyer. I'm the head of upper school. Like Father Ben, I have children here as well. Now, my daughter is in pre-K, so we're starting off our journey. And like many of you, her grandparents flew in just for this week, so she's really excited. So it's so wonderful, really, to have our grandparents on campus. It's a beautiful day. Our faculty are excited to meet you, so please do say hello. I will share that as you're walking around the campus, you may see a big construction going on. What that construction is our new upper school building. It's called Rooks, and it will be ready by August for the new school year, so many of our students here will get to enjoy it. What that building is 17 new classrooms, a new math lab, a new learning center for all our students. So it's really a wonderful addition to our school. And if you have questions, I'm happy to talk and show you all our plans. But for now, welcome, have a wonderful afternoon, and let me bring on our first act, our middle school guitar ensemble. Thank you.
I would like to welcome everybody this afternoon to this Grandparents' Day event. The group that you're going to hear right now is a group from the middle school. This is their second year of taking guitar. So no further ado, we're going to perform, and thank you. Thank you. Lex Carroll on the guitar solo. So as the upper school's coming on, kind of wave there, yeah, and then and then Jack came. You transferred here in your ninth grade year, okay? So they've been with me for a little bit, and you'll recognize this next tune. Sophie Chu on the guitar solo. Thank you.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us must to grow if we let them, and we help them in return.
Well, I don't know if I believe that's true,
But I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you.
You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart.
And now whatever way our stories end,
I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend.
Like a ship blown from its mooring by the wind of the sea, like a sea dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
and just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for.
But then I guess I know there's blame to share.
And none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say
We'll go front row.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Take a bow. Come down.
Hello. You wonder who I am and why I'm here. I'm here for the same reason you all are. And we can answer the question as evidenced by our presence today. Yes, the grandchildren are worth it. Isn't that something? Thank you. We had two sons who went here. They graduated in 80 and 95. And three of my granddaughters are sitting right up here with me. I don't have to tell you what that feeling's like. It's amazing. It was a long time before we had grandchildren, but the beauty and the potential of grandchildren, the intergenerational part of it, cannot be capsized in just speech. But listening to this and watching it is wonderful. What talent, what promise. Now, what's my message? Ann and I got to Boca about 53 years ago. There was a school that was struggling mightily. That was St. Andrews. Most of the students were from elsewhere. They had dorms that weren't very good. And they were struggling, as I said, and they were about to go into bankruptcy. And obviously, something was done. We as a community got together and said, no, we're going to try and make a first-rate preparatory school. It took a lot of people, a lot of different opinions. Some of us didn't like each other, but that wasn't important. The important thing was to take St. Andrews and create this. As you all know, I assume, the only money that they get at St. Andrews as a corporation and for operations is from tuition and donation. No, there's no tax money, etc. And you look at what we've done. Last year we talked and concentrated on grandparents, and you're really a beautiful giving group. And we doubled the contributions last year, and that makes a big difference in our school. Our school is all of us with our grandchildren, in our case, our children too, long since graduated. And so an enhancement was the key word they were talking about. And that's very accurate, because we are here and we all hope, I would expect, to make this one of the great schools, preparatory schools in our country. And we can do it. And I think we're darn close. In my family, there are people that have gone to some pretty prestigious preparatory schools, but we got a real winner here. And anything you can do to help us, which is helping yourselves and your own intergenerational descendants, right? So it kind of goes both ways. And I'm going to wave to the girls down there. They put their heads down. They go, oh, Grandpa, don't do that. But I'm telling you, for me, from my heart, for my girls, it doesn't get any better. And I always said when I was growing up, I'm almost done with this. They say, Charlie, don't be long-winded. I'm trying not to. But I'm a lawyer, so give me a break. In any event, I said to my friends, I said, I'd really like a daughter. And they said, oh, Charlie, you have no idea. I didn't. Very different. Both of my boys were very athletic, et cetera, real boys, linear, as I call it. So after a long wait, I am blessed with 4 beautiful, wonderful young ladies. And watching them grow is actually takes me away. One of my granddaughters is just a really gifted musician. And the other girls and their accomplishments and what they're taking on in school, Gracie, Heather, the oldest one isn't here. She's 16 going on 21. Actually 17 now, a couple days ago. No, we're going to go over and see her in a little bit. And with that, I probably have taken, I hope not too much time, but thank you for coming. Thank you for participating. Thank you for your family. And I hope you're multi-generational like Ann and I are. We've done a lot through the years, and Ann is just an amazing organizer and terrific, not to mention we've been married quite a while, a long, long time. But with that, thank you very much for your attention, and thank you for your giving.
At St. Andrew's School, all students strive to be the best version of themselves, guided by the portrait of the skull, a standard that reflects who we are and who we aim to become. As Scots, we are committed to excellence, being well-balanced, innovative, and spiritually aware, and most importantly, engaged. This year, our theme of engagement has inspired us students to become citizens of the world who lead positivity, change, and serve others both within our school community and beyond. Whether it was through learning, leading, or supporting one another, this year has been all about stepping up and making the most of every opportunity. As a middle school student, I was able to go to the lower school to teach third graders about Hispanic Heritage Month. And we also taught them how to make their very own PayPal picado. This was a really good opportunity for us middle school students to engage and connect with lower school students. When I was in 4th grade, I looked up to the middle schoolers that came down, and now I'm in their shoes.
This year we had the opportunity, the FTC group had the opportunity to work with their performing arts and make the props for the clue. It was good for our outreach because it allowed us to work with other teams, which we are also looking forward to doing with any other people. I think it's really important because it allows us to not only get to know other people more or the activities that they're interested in, but it's really good for community building.
One way that the middle school let us connect with other people is by going to FAU for a science trip to see all the people that are doing engineering, and we found out we're learning about everything that they do, and we toured around to see what people create and all the clubs. I think it's really important because it helps us learn about new things.
So SA for USA is not only a club, it is a community, and as you can see, we're here every Wednesday after school, and we've been part of the St. Andrews community now for 3 years. We have over 6 partnerships, 1 established chapter at another school, and our main mission is to really spread gratitude and awareness towards military personnel and veterans. And our main goal is the holidays, which is where we do our main goal of 3,000 cards, and we send them to an active military base overseas for the holidays. And we do this every year for the past 3 years now, and we also have other schools that collaborate with us, and it's really important for us to engage not only in our community but outside.
Chapel Band is a basically student-led band here in Chapel, where we all bring our own gifts, whether it's singing or tech with the sound booth or just generally playing instruments. So being able to kind of adapt to something new and engage in something new for me was very exciting. In Chapel, Father Ben reminds us of our St. Andrew's School prayer, where we talk about how we should serve as our own gifts allow, and I believe that Chapel Band is a great example of that, as we're all bringing our musical talents or technological talents together to make this happen. For over 60 years, St. Andrew's School has been deeply rooted in the community, fostering connections and making an impact that has become part of our DNA. This commitment is more than just tradition, it's who we are.
Hello. We are the concert band. This is an intermediate group. Can't get this off. There we go. This is an intermediate group. We are 6th, 7th, and a couple of 8th graders sprinkled in, and these are second-year players. We meet 3 times a week some weeks and 2 times a week other weeks. This is a really excellent group, and some have been playing since 4th grade. So some of you have come to see them in lower school. You can see the progression now. So this is Discovery Overture. We hope you enjoy it.
Good after. Good after. Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Now, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, I think it's on now. Good afternoon, everyone. We're inviting our middle school orchestra up to the stage right now, and hope you're all enjoying the concert. We have a few more selections. We're going to have a string pop at the worst moment. One moment. We're just going to have a little quick fix here while I chat with you. So we are, as I mentioned, the middle school string orchestra. Okay, hold on, everybody. I'm sorry. I got to go take care of this. I'll be right back with a replacement violin. And we're back with the replacement violin. Murphy's Law, folks. We're going to play you a beautiful piece called Moonlight Tango. And hopefully it's not too fast now that I've raised my heart rate running through the building here. Hope you enjoy. And we will be back with the upper school orchestra. I did want to say, but I had to go run and grab that violin. I did want to say that we are really blessed at St. Andrew's School to have an orchestra program. Here in the southeastern United States, even in Florida, orchestra programs are pretty rare. So to have strings here at St. Andrews is really a true blessing, and it's my honor to be able to work with these amazing students and teach this great tradition. So while our advanced band is taking the stage now, I'm going to go back and grab the upper school orchestra, and then after that we'll have some closing remarks, and then definitely stick around to hear the jazz band. It's going to be a really nice way to close out the program. So I'm going to turn it over to my colleagues over here. Thank you. Long time no see. Taking the stage now is our upper school symphonic orchestra, and we're really excited to bring you this next piece. This is the first movement of Mozart's 36th symphony. But a lot of us may know the 35th, or the 40th, or the 39th, or the 41st. But this one was written by Mozart. It's got the subtitle, The Linz. It was written while he was in Austria. And fun fact, many of us are aware of the genius of the composer Mozart. And he actually wrote this entire symphony in 4 days. I don't even think you guys can write an essay in 4 days. I think it takes you longer than that. So it's really a wonderful piece of music that I know you all will enjoy. A classic piece. We're actually bringing back this performance. We performed it for the entire school for our St. Andrew's Day chapel, which is an all-school chapel that takes place in the gym, and backed by popular demand is this. And I'm really very appreciative of my colleague, Miss Nichols, who you just saw with the band, for lending us our honors band students so that we can have a real symphony orchestra on stage for you. So it looks like we are all set, so I hope you enjoy Mozart's 36th Symphony.
Good afternoon. I'm Naomi Pollock, the head of middle school. And before we transition to the next part of our program, I want to take a moment to congratulate all of our amazing student performers. Their talent, dedication, and hard work were on full display here today, and their performances enriched our time together. Through their music, they remind us of a passion and creativity that thrive within our St. Andrews community. As someone who is blessed with 4 living generations of family, I deeply value the importance of engagement across generations. We learn from one another in ways that are both expected and surprising. Wisdom does not only flow from older to younger. The youngest among us often have perspectives that remind us to see the world with curiosity, creativity, and openness. That sense of engagement, the willingness to listen, to share, and to grow together is at the heart of what makes today so special. During your time here, you will have the opportunity to step into the daily experiences of our students and see firsthand why we all love being Scots. To speak specifically about the middle school, you will learn about curriculum, which is built on the International Baccalaureate Middle Years program, an approach that fosters deep engagement with learning. Our program encourages students to take ownership of their education, to think critically, and to develop the communication and analytical skills that will carry them to success in the upper school and beyond. But more than just academics, what makes St. Andrews truly unique is the way we engage with one another as a community. Today, you will meet the people who make this place what it is, our dedicated faculty and staff. We choose the middle school because we love it. We love walking alongside our students during this transformative phase of life, where so much growth takes place. We love the joy, the laughter, and the moments of discovery that happen each day. We strive to strike a balance between academic rigor and social emotional growth, supporting students as they develop in mind, body, and spirit. And most importantly, we live by the honor code, honor above all. While our beautiful campus and excellent facilities are certainly something to be proud of, what truly sets St. Andrews apart is the depth of our engagement, the way we come together to support each student, to understand who they are, what inspires them, and where we can challenge them to grow even more. I'm excited for you to go out and experience this for yourselves. And as we transition to classroom visits, if your grandchild was a performer who is yet to meet you here in the auditorium, please meet them outside once you exit the lobby. Upper school grandparents, please exit through the center lobby doors towards the Cohen Center. And middle school grandparents, please exit through the east doors to walk or ride to the middle school. We will have golf carts and buses available to transport grandparents and students along the road, and we ask anyone walking to take the interior campus route along the lake. We will also have transportation available between the middle and upper schools for families with students in both divisions, as well as back to the parking lot at the end of your visit. Thank you again for being with us today, for engaging in this experience, and for being such an integral part of our community. Now please join me in a hearty round of applause to welcome the jazz band for today's final performance.